We all know in here what needs to be done, and there isn't this opposition. So I would disagree as well that this idea that, that we don't believe that the opposition really believes we are doing enough. We don't actually believe we are doing enough. Ireland, or the world has changed, and it's never going to go back to the way it was. I think Ireland has been, or I think we've been really brave over the last number of years, and I think naturally we know what it's like to live under a state-enabled famine. We know what it's like to live under a colonial genocide. But we can do more. We've nothing to lose now. Ireland have nothing to lose now. We are seen as a pariah from Israel as it is. We're seen as a renegade state as it is. My opinion is we should go all in, and we have the tools to do it. The Occupied Territories Bill is there, ready to be passed, to include services. We've nothing to lose. Why are we hiding behind Europe? Europe is not going to be able to stand its head they're not going to be able to say we did enough. Well, we can say we did enough. The Sinn Féin bill that was debated yesterday, that should be supported. There's no reason why we have to hide behind Europe. We can be brave, we can stand up, and we can do more. There is warplanes passing and munitions being passed through Shannon. That can be stopped. And we can't, everyone is exhausted. I think us as a country, we feel it so much as a country because we've been victims of genocide ourselves. And I think that the Irish people want us to do more. I'm so delighted that Senator McDougall pointed out in your address that Israel actually are delighted at the fact that Hamas, they've actually supported this. They want to encourage this even more because they want they want Gaza to be wiped out. But they don't even recognise Palestinian people. They want Palestine as a state to be gone. But we don't. We know what we need to do. And I think this idea that we are doing enough, it's not okay. And often the opposition are being being accused of empty platitudes. But I think the government at this stage, you have been sitting back for the last number of months. We were brave at the start, there's no doubt about it. But why can't we be brave? But we really have nothing to lose. We can see at this stage the influence that Israel has around the world, and we're all bought. There's no doubt about that. America are particularly bought. Europe are bought by Israel. We can see how much influence they have. But we don't have to be. The mechanisms are there. As an opposition, as a government, we can work together to enact the bills that have been put through. We have, the work that Francis Black has been doing and supported by opposition. Why water it down? Why not support the Sinn Féin bill? Why not block an embargo of transporting arms? Honestly, I think we've nothing to lose, and we're going over and back, around in circles, and it's nearly like we want to outdo each other about how sad we are. But we all feel the same way. But let's just not talk anymore. Let's do something.